What's up, YouTube? Lord Xander here. This video will have a twofold purpose. We're going to do a review of Uncanny X-Men 164, the first appearance of Carol Danvers as Binary. And also, again, I'm not like an expert comic book grader, but, grading with, as they say, common sense. So you don't pay too much for your back issues of comic books, and also you won't like undersell. All right, so the first rule of what a comic book is worth is how many printings were out there and how old is the comic book. So this issue was printed in 1982, probably November, but it says December there. It, of course, back on the newsstands was 60 cents. And I didn't buy this new back in the day. Although when I started collecting comic books, they were like, 60, 65 cents back in the, the 80s, early 80s. I want to say I bought this as a back issue, probably like, I don't know, 90 something, I don't remember. I was in, I think it was in high school. All right, so the first thing you need to look at is the condition of the comic book. What's the condition of the cover? All right, so I have a light here. The cover is not in mint condition, as you might be able to tell. You do have good crisp corners, like no dog ears, but again, not perfect. Common kind of shelfware, a little bitty dog here or there, and it looks like a dot on the foot, maybe a coffee stain or ink or something. Who knows? All right, so we're looking at the spine here. And okay, sorry about the reflection, but I'm looking at some slight creases here. So this there's different levels of grading. So there's like near mint condition, which is like the best, mint condition, very good, so on and so forth. So I would say this particular copy that I own is probably good condition. Again, you can take it to a professional grader, and there's a 10-point scale, so just at a guess, this might be because of the creases here that you might not be able to see here on my phone, but yeah, let's see, I think, yeah, you can see them. I don't know, 7.5 maybe, I don't know, again, not a professional grader. All right, so you look for damage on the back. And you have a normal folding, kind of wear and tear. This comic wasn't kept in the best of shape. It looks like a little coffee stain or something. That sucks. So didn't notice that first, so I might have downgraded my original upgrade to, I don't know, 6.0. All right, so my guess is, without looking at the Overstreet comic guide or whatever, but if you were to buy this in a comic book store, I don't know, it might be running for what, like $10, $15, whatever, retail price. Okay, but again, examining the interior, there's that little dog-eared page. So this isn't like in the best of shape, but it's in pretty damn good shape considering how old is it. It's 2019, and this book was published in 1982. So, what? Damn, I was in like, what, elementary school? Yeah, I think I was maybe middle school, starting middle school. Anyways, all right, so introduction by Stan Lee, Binary Star. So here's the creative geniuses of the comic book. So our boy Chris Claremont, I love his run on the X-Men. Okay, so penciler Dave Cockrum, Bob Wicknick, Joe Rosen, so on and so forth. And of course, our boy Jim Shooter. By far a great editor-in-chief for Marvel Comics. He's still alive. He's still around. God, if we could only have Jim Shooter around, editing Marvel Comics now. Of course, they wouldn't hire him because he's probably, quote-unquote conservative, and he wouldn't let half the BS that hits the shelves nowadays, go by on his watch. So he was, not a super critical editor, but, you wouldn't have, grammatical errors or, weird things like this. So this issue got the thumbs up by our man here, Jim Shooter. So we have a roll call. We got Cyclops, Wolverine, Carol Danvers, Kitty Pryde, Lilandra of the Shi'ar Empire, Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Storm. Alright, so they're in space. The X-Men are under attack. So there's like this weird looking kind of shark ship. And here we notice the Brood. Now the Brood have yet to make an appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for some stupid reason. There's a bunch of alien races that can mimic humans, powers and stuff. And yeah, the Skrulls are awesome, don't get me wrong here, but principally the X-Men tangle with the Brood. Not so much the dire wraiths, not so much the Skrulls per se, but Kree, yeah, they have strapped down with the Kree. Some beat downs there, but the Brood definitely by far have had a lot more entanglements, especially in this run with Claremont. Alright, so, hey, we gotta get out of here. So, divert power to the shields, weapons and cannons. Oh, TSR. Oh my god, I remember this one. I played Dungeons and Dragons back in the day. So they also had this, sci-fi, role-playing and stuff. So you youngsters out there probably have no idea what the HE double hockey sticks role-playing was. Well, you would have rule books. You would have 20-sided dice, 6-sided dice, 4-sided dice, so on and so forth. Dungeon Master, and you would generate a character rolling dice, and you would, role-play it out. Role-play the adventures. It was pretty cool. But anyways, nowadays you have, of course, your video games, your PlayStation, your Xbox, PC gaming on your phone. So I'm not too sure, but probably the popularity of role-playing games way down. All right, so Carol's with them. I think she's pilot. Of course, Storm's able to generate some lightning. Okay, so let's skip some pages for the copyright gods here. Alright, so we got Professor X, cooking a meal back at the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters back in Salem, New York. Alright, so moving on. So, oh yeah, let's see. Here we show Carol, kind of morphing out here into binary. So I think she got the powers from a White Star here. So she blasts the enemy ships. Kitty's out there. And we go to Earth over here. I was trying to remember who this is. I think this is Colossus's younger sister, Liliana Rasputin. Okay, but I'm not sure she's in it. So there she is. Carol Danvers as binary. So in my personal opinion, I am more fond of Carol Danvers as, in the comic books, as Miss Marvel, as, binary. She went as a, her other names were like Warpath, or no, wait, War Star, hell, I can't remember. Anyways, moving on. So, great cartoons back in the days, CBS would wake up and watch these. All right, so you have Carol unleashing her powers, kicking butt, taking names, doing her thing, helping repair the ship. Oh my god. Okay, wait a go. I have to stop here for a second. Look at this, boys and girls. Okay, so subscription service. So you would back in the day, ideally photocopy this and mail it in with your check or money order, and they would mail comics to your house. So 12 issues, $6, and they would give you a free one. So on the shelf back in the day, comic books were 60 cents, and by doing this offer, it comes out to 42 cents. So, you know, big savings. Now, does modern day Marvel Comics do that now? No, hell no. They charge like $4 freaking dollars pretty much. And as far as I know, there's no deals. You know, there's no discounts for having more titles or other stuff. And most of your titles honestly suck. Marvel is just not up to par as it was back in the late 80s, early 90s. So moving on, you know, Kitty Pryde's hanging out with a Nightcrawler, and then the love between Cyclops and Wolverine. So Snick is like, want to bet? So yeah, they have a little verbal exchange here, and then he's like, all right, sorry, you know. So rare apology from Wolverine, saying didn't mean to do that. He's just, you know, kind of grouchy, whatever. Wrong side of the bed, coffee lacking something. All right, so Storm passes out. She doesn't know what's up. She's upset and crying, and loses control of her powers, shoves Cyclops out, and takes off. All right, so here we have Carol Danvers saying like, what the HE double hockey sticks is going on here? Oh, these are all the titles that were available back on the shelves back then. So look, G.I. Joe. Okay, so this, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, you know, taking a guesstimation. I don't know. Let's count them up here. I hate guessing. All right, so we got Marvel 1, 2, Spider-Man 3, Dazzler 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So, I mean, that's all they had on the shelf. I mean, now you have like, what, over 100 plus, you know, books that come out, you know, monthly, bi-weekly, whatever. I mean, it's just flooded. All right, and some of those were limited series, by the way. All right, so we have Carol Danvers kind of tripping out here, and all right, explosive decompression blows out the rest of the X-Men since she went through the ship. Okay. All right, so I'll see if I have the next issue. I'll have to go through my back stock here. My back issues, back stock. Anyways, so thanks for watching this video. If you like what I did here, please give a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Right now, I don't really think I have just a few subscribers. No one really comments, but I'm kind of doing things randomly. But if you guys have any suggestions or want me to review something or see if I have something, let me know in the comments, and we will see you later. Thanks. Bye.